Coach, big victory on Tuesday night against Canisius. The team got off to a little bit of a slow start. The Golden Griffs got on the board first. But what helped kind of change the momentum? It seemed like once the team got that first goal, they kind of just started rolling.
Yeah, I think a lot of it was just the confidence in the game plan. We heard it from the sideline, from the guys, early on when we did give up the 1-goal deficit to start, and it was echoed all the way through, just that we had to stick with what our game plan was, and we know our pace is always going to be a big factor for us in having our success, and the guys just really started picking up and getting more numbers in between the lines, and that's how we responded to kind of get back to where we needed to be.
On the defensive side of things, the team has been consistently ranked in the top 10 in the nation in caused turnovers per game. Is that something that you guys have been emphasizing since day one?
It is. I mean, that's something that we've built on throughout the year. I mean, with our style, again, we want to push a lot of offense in transition, and to do that, you need people on the defensive end that are making plays. So, all those guys have stepped up tremendously this year, in addition to Alex just getting the ball out really quickly after saves, and that's what's really starting all of the number advantages that we're getting on the offensive end.
Talk about him being a catalyst from kind of one end of the field to the other, where he makes a big save and can really have the potential to create another play down on the offensive side.
Yeah, I mean, Alex is one of the best when it comes to that. I mean, his ability to make saves in all locations and still be able to get the ball out quickly is literally as best as I've ever seen from a goaltender. So, I mean, it's one thing when you're making stick-side high saves and you can get the ball out quickly, but, I mean, you'll see him on his knees and somehow the ball's immediately out. And, again, his ability to do that is really generating a lot of the defense to offense transition that we're getting.
I'm sure there's a bit more excitement now that the guys are getting back into NEC play. So talk about just how the responsibility is for the coaches to kind of keep the guys motivated and calm heading into this weekend against Bryant.
Yeah, so when we get to this time of the year, I mean, it's big for us just to, again, fall back on who we are and what we talk about from day one in the fall, and that's staying consistent and making sure that we're trying to be at our best no matter what the situation is. So, of course, things escalate as you get into conference play and you get into the conference tournaments and playoff games beyond that, but, we tell our guys we expect them to be confident in what we've done every day this year, so we don't want to change based upon those circumstances, regardless of the fact that there is a little bit more on the line when you get to the end of the year. We just want to keep doing exactly what we've done all year to be successful.
And one last question, what are going to be the keys to victory against the Bulldogs this Saturday?
Yeah, again, transition. I mean, they're a team that their 6v6 defense is very solid, and they run a lot of zone, and they do a good job of really keeping the ball up top and in the settled situations. And for us, we know we're going to capitalize in between the lines as much as we possibly can, and then we have the plans in place to run against their zone defense as well as their man-to-man defense. So stick to what we do. We need to shoot the ball well and make sure that we're getting high percentage shots against both of their defenses, and again, capitalize on our transition opportunities.
Thanks, Coach, and good luck this weekend.
Thank you.